Well, y'all, it is after turkey season, and it is time to get after some piggies. So we got some bait. We're gonna go load up this bait site, and then we're gonna go down to the swamp and we're gonna load that up. This is our bow set, and I really enjoy the heck out of it, but you can't really get in and out of here to stalk on them real good because there's a wide open field right here. But down in the swamp, as it gets warmer, the hogs are on the creek and they're actually coming out, right? And they're coming out to the bait. So I'm gonna load this one up. We're gonna keep an eye on the WiseEye and see, you know, when they come in, we'll come over here and get on them with the bows. But this is several hundred yards away from the other set. Now that set, we can actually stalk in there, get on them and shoot. And we're gonna do, you know, something a little different. We normally bow hunted it straight facing the creek, but it looks like all of the predominant winds was always like pushing towards the creek or pushing away from the creek. And you know, there were certain nights that we had to sit it out. And so what I think we're gonna do this time is we're actually gonna go kind of parallel with the creek. But I'll show you guys when we get down there. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and get this bait out, and then we'll head down there and I'll kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. So from last season, you guys should be familiar with this set. There's a ladder right there. We got our WiseEye right here on this tree, and here is our bait site. So the hogs generally like to stay kind of in this cutover. They actually come out probably 60, 80 yards down here on this edge, and they kind of loop around, come up to this bait site. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it loaded up. They're gonna move on. Really don't have to do much to this because the WiseEye has a solar panel on it, so it's just clicking away pictures all the time. So this will be a fun bow set, as you guys have seen before. Path that I used to get to this set right here. Used to drive a four-wheeler down this set. It's actually pretty open. Old spider. Boy, if any of the guys were here, they'd have lost it. A lot of guys are freaked out by spiders, but guess what? They're here. They're with us. You're walking in their woods. What do you think? Couple seasons ago, that right there was the bait. We had a bow set right there, and the creek is straight back here, right? So the only problem was that a lot of times the wind was at our back going straight to the creek. So kind of what my thoughts were instead of having to stand there and baiting there, this is a big open area. It's a little open hole right here. So I'm thinking we can set up there or stalk in from there. Maybe put a stand in one of these trees down here. the wind's blowing to our left or our right and the hogs are coming from in front of us or from the creek, we should be good, in theory. So I'm gonna bait this up. I'm gonna put a WiseEye on this tree. I want to see if we can't smash some piggies, y'all. Be a good time. It's hot, son. So it is hot. This is it right here, guys. This is gonna be the spot. So right in this area right over here is where the skulldozer is right now. The truck's over here. That road is right there, so we can access it from that roadbed. When I started kind of scouting this swamp, when the landowners first asked us to come out here, I found these little pockets of openings. So this has never been mowed or anything. This is just naturally an opening with kind of like these little reeds, this little grass, right? And there's a couple of these throughout this swamp, and there's real thick vegetation in parts, and then every once in a while you'll come in one of these openings. And I think, man, it'll be a ball. I think we'll have fun. So that way, if we're set up down this way, shooting in this direction, in this opening, we've got a couple trees right here. We can put the WiseEye on, and then again, no matter if the wind's blowing in this direction or that direction across us, like it did a lot last year, a lot, then we can hunt it regardless. So we had to sit out a couple nights when the WiseEye was telling us, man, the pigs were here, and we just like, man, we can't get in there. We can't get in there. These WiseEyes right here, unbelievable signal. Now, it's been real peaceful and quiet down here because I don't have any cell signal. So the world is probably burning down as we speak, and my wife and everybody's trying to get a hold of me, but there ain't no signal down here. So we are in no man's land down here in this bottom. But these WiseEyes, I kid you not, man, they impress the heck out of me every time I turn them on, thinking, nah, we're not gonna get signal. This might be the one stand that we finally get to where the WiseEye's not gonna work. Yeah, right. So I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. And like I said, and can you believe that? 4 out of 5 bars. Unbelievable. Oh, turn it on. We got a couple bags of corn and the silver lining out. So we're done. We're gonna go ahead and head on to the house, get an AC for a little bit, get out of these wet clothes, and we're gonna wait for the WiseEyes to tell us when it's game time. I'm telling you, we have hunted so hard before the WiseEyes, trying to get on pigs, and sweated a many nights in conditions like these with no hogs. Then we started using hunt control, and all that data helped us put a hurting on them. We're gonna show you a little bit about that here in a little bit. Right now, I gotta get out of these wet, stinking clothes. Well, we're back at the house, showered, change of clothes, about to slam this core power. I'm telling you, man, strawberry and banana, this right here, especially after some serious, strenuous work, baiting up, moving stands, man, recharge your batteries for sure. But I want to talk to you guys about the hunt control app for the WiseEye. I kind of alluded a little bit into it a little earlier, and so wanted to kind of touch base with that app on how these cameras have definitely helped us over the years to kind of fine-tune our sets, when to hunt and when not to hunt. And so I'm going to open up the app for you real quick. Alright, so let's open this app, and we're going to go here to our hunt control. Alright, and now you'll see, of course, here's all of our images, and you can see right here, this is the bait site that we just did, and you can see the log, where we baited, all that good stuff. So now, the hunt control is an incredible program. The data is really what honed all of our skills and kind of made us better hunters. And the data that it collects and puts together makes it so incredible to be able to figure out when you should be and when you should not be in the woods. Right? So how this relates to us, I want to take my buddy Daniel out. Daniel's one of the OGs of 704. Daniel's time is very limited, very, very limited. So crazy work schedule, has a family, so when he goes out, it has to count, right? So here, using hunt control, you can go to activity, and the data that the cameras collect is incredible. It separates all your pictures by species, so you've got deer, hog, turkey, vehicle, people, predator, other, and then it goes through each camera. All the information is broke down from the cameras, the animals, and then you can do the filters. So because we're going after hogs, we're going to go ahead and put a hog filter on this, right? So we're going to keep all of the cameras. We're going to go here, we're going to drop down, we're going to get, it has all right here. You just want to take all off and just put hog. Apply the filter. Now all of these graphs right here are going to be for wild hogs. So right here you can see the pressure, moon phase, wind speed. So using this data, you can sit there and say, okay, looking at my graphs. Now these aren't just, you know, talking heads, information on the internet. This is data from the cameras on those properties, right? So the wind, they love 6 miles an hour. If it's over that, if it gets close to 9 miles an hour, I'm not going out, right? Moon phase, full moon, first quarter, new moon, stay home, right? Then you can go to pressure, then you go to humidity. All these graphs are based off of your data, your cameras, okay? Again, some of these principles, some of this information doesn't apply across the board from property to property. So the way that hunt control actually takes this data and takes it a step further is the unbelievable part. If you go down here to the bottom, you click on forecast. So not only does it have your weather forecast, but if you look right here, it has predictions. What this does is it takes the data, the information that it has collected on the target animal you select, and tells you the best time in the upcoming days that the data has said it's going to be gangbusters, right? So the way this relates, again, Daniel, he is super tight on time. So when we go out, it has to count. So we're going to take the forecast, we're going to look at the information, see what the hogs are doing, seeing when they're going to be there, and then I'm going to call Daniel and we're going to go out here and see if we can't smoke some of these pigs. But again, we're going to take the information that the WiseEye gives us, we're going to take it and we're going to look at the predictions, and that way we can tell, okay, you know what day you got off this week, what time do you have off this week, let me look at my hunt control data and we'll figure out what's going to be the best time to go out there and get on these hogs. So right now it's just a matter of wait and see. We're going to wait and see when the pigs get in there. We're going to look at our hunt control, and then we're going in after them. Take it when you're ready. Headshot. Put it right in the eyeball. Just right there, buddy. Three trips to this spot. Yeah, and 3 hogs down. It should go nowhere. Alright guys. Big hog down. WiseEye right there, man. Tell you what, big storm came through here, and we knew right after the storm the hogs were going to come in. The WiseEye did its job. 7:30, told us, boom, they're there. John and I hurried up, got in the woods, and decided instead of climbing in the stand, we're going to see if we could do a little spot and stalk. And sure enough, got in about 30 yards, 25, 30 yards on this hog. There's a bunch of piglets and another one with it. And, the WiseEye man, we're walking in. Look at our watch, it's 8:22. And look at the camera, it goes off 8:22. We're like, yes sir, they're in that bait. Let's go.
Well, John did it again, man. The old hog master called me up the other day, said, hey, I got 2 sows and a group of piglets coming in and coming to a bait site regularly. So we talked about it. I had Monday. I could actually go today. The problem was there were storms in the area. So got over here about 6:30, 7 o'clock. The rain just let up. He looked at his camera or his phone, and the WiseEye had just sent pictures of the pack in the bait site. So we jumped in the truck, took off, and tried to do a little spot and stalk. Had fun, got within like 30, 40 yards of this hog, and dropped her in her track. So hoping some other hogs were going to come back in, but they split. They were out of there. So got her out, and we were actually home before 10 o'clock tonight. So kind of nice, because usually it's a midnight or later type of hunt. So anyways, thanks for staying and watching the video with us, and hope to bring you some more. all the way up till the end.
Oh,
I was all over the place, but